Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to teach you how to earn money while you sleep. Well, kind of. The term passive income gets thrown out there a lot, and there are not many ways to truly make passive income for doing nothing. In most ways of generating income, you're going to have to put in work, but in today's video, I'm going to show you ways how the work you put in will constantly be at work for you, if that makes sense. It'll make sense later in the video if you follow along, and let's get right into it. For the first passive income source, I'm going to be going over dividend growth investing within the stock market. This is by far my favorite source of passive income because it is truly passive. Essentially, with this strategy, you get paid for owning blue chip companies' stocks. Some major companies that pay dividends are Coca-Cola, Apple, and Target, and the majority of well-known bank stocks. The best part of this is that you don't have to actually sell the stock to earn any money. The company you invest in actually pays you just for holding the stock on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. Now, it doesn't matter too much how often a company pays a dividend, however, because they pay a percentage to you known as a dividend yield. So just because a company pays monthly rather than quarterly, it doesn't actually mean that you're going to receive more money. For example, as of the making of this video, Coca-Cola pays a dividend yield of around 3%. The dividend yield measures how much a company pays annually, not quarterly. So therefore, for the Coca-Cola example, since they pay a quarterly dividend or 4 times a year, they roughly pay about 0.75% of your investment back to you every 3 months. Although in my opinion, the pros of the situation heavily outweigh the cons, there is one barrier of entry for a lot of people, which is you need quite a large amount of money to make a significant source of income with dividend growth investing. However, don't let that hold you back from starting out, because if you invest consistently over time, your money will compound and grow into a significant amount one day. I encourage you to research this method of investing and start by putting small amounts of whatever you can afford into dividend stocks. Something as little as $10 a week to start out will help get you in the habit of investing consistently. This is one of the best habits to build, and it is very important with investing within the stock market. Depending on your country, there are also tax-free accounts that you can hold your dividend stocks or stocks in general inside. Research for your specific country, but in Canada, we have a tax-free savings account, or TFSA, and in the US, they have a similar account known as a Roth IRA. These accounts allow for your investments to go tax-free. Don't invest more than you can afford, and if you have any outstanding debt, I strongly recommend paying that off before investing at all. I also encourage you to save up an emergency fund in case of an unexpected event taking place, like losing your job. If dividend growth investing sounds interesting to you, then I encourage you to do more research about it since there's a lot to learn. The second passive income source is starting a YouTube channel. Yes, I know what you may be thinking. A YouTube channel isn't passive income, and you would be right in a sense. It does require a ton of hard work and consistency to make money from this, but the beauty of this method of passive income is the many revenue streams it can create. The first and most obvious being the ad revenue. When you watch an ad on a YouTube video, if the channel is monetized, that channel receives a portion of the money that the advertiser paid to YouTube to get your attention to the ad. Now, the only catch with ad revenue is that you need to be monetized, which requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the last year. Be patient, as this won't happen overnight, but the good news is that there's a way to make passive income while you're on your journey to reaching monetization. These are called affiliate links or referral links. They're in my description right now, in fact. They essentially refer a customer to a product or service, and since you are the one directing a new customer to that service or product, they reward you and sometimes even throw in a bonus offer to the person being referred. One thing to keep in mind with the referral links is that you want to keep them tied to the specific niche that you are creating content for. An example of this is that I create content on finance, stocks, and crypto. So in my description, I have referral links for the cryptocurrency brokerage I use, the stock brokerage I use, and the credit card that I personally use. These will tend to have a higher rate of success because they specifically target my audience, and therefore it will create a much higher conversion rate because the audience is actually interested in the product. And now remember when I said at the start of the video, your work will continue to work for you? YouTube videos are a perfect example of this concept. As you create more and more content, all those videos will gain views over time. If we just hypothetically say that one of those videos went viral and is still appearing at the top of search results in 2 years from now and still getting views, you're going to continue to get paid from that video, even if it's like 3-4 years old. If it's still getting, if it's still at the top of the search, you're still going to get money from that video. So, even though all the work you did from that video is done, you're still going to be getting paid from it because, you know, the ad revenue, the referral links that you have in that description or whatever, you're still going to be making money from that video. Now, there is another way to make income on YouTube passively, and that is with a Patreon page or like a community page. Patreon is the most popular one, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I don't have one because my audience really isn't large enough, and I don't think I can provide good enough content to make people pay for it yet. So therefore, I'm not going to start one. But a YouTuber who does have one is Andre Jek. He is one of my favorite YouTubers. He probably is my favorite YouTuber for sure, and he's the reason I started this channel. I learned a lot from his videos, and it inspired me to start my own. And what he basically does is he posts special content that you wouldn't post on his YouTube channel for free on his Patreon. He has like his dividend tracking spreadsheet on there and some other tools to use and some other stuff on his Patreon that you wouldn't get if you're just a normal subscriber to his YouTube channel. So, and the great thing about Patreon is for the YouTuber is that it's a reoccurring cost. So every month you're gonna pay whatever it is, like $5 a month. And if he has like 500 people at $5 a month, that's, you know, that's, he probably has more than that, I'm assuming. But, you know, just $5 a month, that adds up, and that's another more passive income that he doesn't have to do anything. Like, he obviously has to post there once or twice a month and has a spreadsheet there, but other than that, he doesn't have to do a lot of work. And yeah, as you guys can see, there's kind of a main theme here when it comes to making money online and passive income. You need an audience or money. Like with dividend stocks, you're gonna need money to make a lot of money, right? But the main thing is that you need an audience because everything kind of stems from that, like the Patreon, YouTube, passive income, like YouTube ad revenue, affiliate marketing. A lot of stuff stems from an audience. So the most valuable thing that you can take away to make income passively is building an audience. I'm going to be making a whole video on the power of an audience because I really think it's an interesting topic that a lot of people don't realize. Like an audience has like opens an infinite amount of ventures and pathways that you can go down to make money, and it is really eye-opening. So I'm going to make a video on that. But anyways, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.